side by side anywhere in the county. They fly from Canada, halfway to the destination, will stop at big ponds like this. We've had up to 7,000 geese on that pond at one time. How can the English and Amish live side by side? It's called respect. The English respect the Amish respect the English. We have no problem with the English and Amish living side by side anywhere in the county. Look down here to the left, coming towards us, you'll see an Amish buggy. This is how the Amish get around. Amish do not have cars. This is called a family buggy right there. Now that buggy right there will cost an Amish family between $5,000 and $14,000. They bought this house from the Englishman and built the barn. Bought this house from the Englishman and built the barn. Why? Because not white eggs. Amish will not have a chicken that lays white eggs. People ask me why. I don't know. I've been here my entire life. I'm 74. I talk to my Amish friends and they say I've never. One gentleman, he's 95 years old. He said I've never eaten a white egg in my life. There's a cornfield there. Next to the green one's alfalfa field, ryegrass field, another cornfield. Ryegrass, another alfalfa field. That's how you know it's called strip farms and cows. So everything the Amish eat grows organic. They do not smoke. They do why? Grass seed keeps the topsoil from washing off. Big English house right here, right next to the Amish. But I said you buy a house from the English, you bought from the English. So look right over here on the right-hand side road. Look at this house. Now how can the Amish and the English live side by side? Two different ways of life, two different cultures. It's called respect. The machinery has steel wheels. The Amish will never have a piece of machinery out in their field. Now here's a good example of how you buy a house from the Englishman. These two houses here 10 years ago were English houses. They're too small to use or they're rotten. So what they do, you just leave them on the ground. They rot and all those good minerals and nutrients go back in the soil. It keeps all that soil fresh. When I say you rotate crop every 2 years, this field here, this one next year I'll have pumpkins again here, sure. This is field corn, this is what's left of it. Field corn grows to be about 8 feet tall. This actually grew after they cut it all down. Look at what they have in their gourds and pumpkins. See them? Pumpkins and gourds in that field there too. 12 to 20 cows. They milk those cows twice a day. 4 to 6 o'clock in the morning and 4 to 6 o'clock at night. Now each cow produces 7 to 8 gallons of milk a day. So when the cows are milked, the milk's put in a big underground stainless steel holding tank. That's how strong it is. This is the other way of doing it. See this? That's manure. Chunk manure. Well, you don't always get all that manure out of the barn when it's washing down in the work pit. So you have to go in the barn, shovel this out, put a big old flat wide patch. Now I explained to every Amishman must have a church service, whatever, funeral farm. I'm going to show you down the road. At schoolhouse, 25 to 30 young Amish boys and girls in grades 1 through 8 are in one room, taught by one teacher. First graders sit here, second graders sit here, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth. One. There bench trying to see all the buggies? And he had Chuck play pickleball. Amish love play pickleball. See him? Play pickleball. And they'll stay there fellowship all day. In the summertime, they'll be there until 10, 11 o'clock at night. Because they're not allowed to do any work on Sunday. You go to the bishop of the church and you say to the bishop, because the Amish faith, there is no divorce. You can never, ever be divorced in the Amish faith. You count January, February, and March on a Tuesday or a Thursday. That's only 6 months of the year, and the only 2 days a week you're allowed to get married. All in High German. Well, then at 12 o'clock, you have to feed everybody that comes to your farm. It consists of ham, roast beef, and turkey. The wedding runs from 9 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning until 9 o'clock at night. It's a 13-hour day. You see all these fields that liquid manure want to put here? Now there's a big Englishman's field cornfield. He doesn't even cut that down there. There's a big English feed mill over there. That's English feed mill right there. See this field here has manure on it? There's a garden where they plant those 3,000 to 4,000 yards. For medical care, the Amish can go to any English doctor, any English hospital for any kind of medical procedure. They can have blood transfusions, any kind of operation. Well, 9 years ago, a young Amish couple bought it. They've been married 9 years, they have 13 children already. Built a barn. Now people say, does everybody have big families? We had an Amish woman that died here last year in Lancaster County. She was 87 years old. She had 38 children. What? 499 grandchildren and 397 great-grandchildren. They're frivolous. When privacy, just pull your shade down. No electric, no K-wires. Every Amishman has a garden, barn in the back, first floor for stock, second floor industry, and shades. Now the Amish bought this house from the Englishmen. This house was built in early mid-1900s by the English. In just a few minutes wide. Now look here, this is an Englishman's house right here. You ask that Englishman who his neighbors are, he's not going to say the Amish. I know. The King family lives on one side, the Lapp family there's, that's a respect. In past days, about 30 years ago, what they used to do, everything, when your stock was in the barn, ice and snow around, you never took your stock out in the field to eat. If it's like this, you see, it still could be out in this field eating, right? If it's ice and snow, no, you check it. You know, there's a big thing called like a pager, a big magnifying glass like this. You put your grass on a Saturday afternoon. Would you cut all your grass along your driveway, grass along your house? Put all your farm machinery in the barn. So when God looks down on you on a Sunday morning, He wants to see. And take a leaf blower, blow all the leaves off, like we do our driveways. Take a leaf blower, blow all the off the driveways. We'll get a battery powered lawnmower.